everyone. Hi, my name is Kristen Wyatt. I have been with this company, QSciences, now for 3 years. And I apologize, my voice is a little bit hoarse at the time that this video is filmed. I just came off of one of our biggest events of the year, and training on stage and like cheering made my voice sound like this. I am a Ruby ambassador with Q Sciences. I also sit on our advisory council, which is really just our way of calling kind of a board of advisors, if you will, where we can kind of work with our partners at corporate to make decisions for the field with products and promos and things like that. And so I just wanted to take a minute and make a quick video mostly about our compensation plan. And then, of course, I'm happy to have a conversation with whoever shared this video with you and yourself, and we can get your questions answered and kind of talk about more of the details of the company. So I'm going to actually pull up our compensation plan. It is a one-page document. This beautiful one-pager is partially why I was drawn to this company, was the fact that it was on one page. We only get paid 3 ways in the majority of our countries, and then a fourth way in the US. And that fourth way actually will be added to any country once they hit a specific amount of revenue and sales in that country. That's when we're able to open up that fourth way. So to kind of break it down, we obviously have 4 boxes here, and I'll kind of take you through each one. The first one, box 1 here, is customer sales commission. Basically, within a month period, however many people go to your website and decide to purchase as a retail or a preferred customer, those orders accumulate into our points. We call it CV, customer volume. And based on the amount of CV that you have in any given month, that determines your commission percentage that you get paid out the following month. So as you can see, it's all the way up to a 35% commission based on how much customer volume you have each month. Then we have box 2. This was the box that really blew my mind. I had never really seen something written quite like this. It's kind of a hybrid comp plan between a binary and a unilevel, in that we grow 3 legs in width, but it's infinite levels in depth. There's no breakaways. There's no requirements of somebody under you hitting a certain rank in order for you to hit your next rank. It's just a volume-based plan. So to kind of take you through, these are the different rank names. And then we have the first column here, PV. That PV acronym stands for personal volume. So that's your own personal order. Now, if you, for some reason, did not order within one given month, your CV, customer volume, can also qualify you. But obviously, as business owners, we all have a monthly auto ship process to be able to consume the products and kind of, have those business tools, if you will. So you can see it's 100 in PV, personal volume, all the way up to the rank of bronze. And then silver and lower, it's just 200. So it never goes any higher than that 200 in PV. Then we have this next column, PA, which stands for your personal ambassadors, or for example, your kind of personally active distributors. So these are 2 people that have gone to your website and enrolled as an ambassador. As a business owner, this kind of blew my mind because, as you can see all the way down, the requirement stays at only 2. So for the entire length of the compensation plan, you technically only have to enroll 2 people into your business as an ambassador in order to unlock all of these different ranks. Now, if you have any experience in this industry, you're going to enroll a lot more than just 2 people. This is kind of a revolving door type business where you have to find the people that really want to do this long term. But the fact that only 2 are required to immediately start unlocking ranks and bonuses was big for me, because I wanted my newest people to be able to win quickly, right? Then we go into the qualified OV column, and this is the part that kind of is shocking. This OV column is that volume in your organization. So this includes every ambassador on your team, all of their personal orders, their PV, all of their customer orders, so all of their CV, and then anyone on their team and all of their orders and their customer orders and their ambassador orders, infinite levels in depth. Again, no breakaways. And if somebody hits your same volume, you don't get cut off from their organization, nothing weird like that. It's all volume based. As you can see, it's kind of well rounded to where actually most of our product combos are at 100 PV. And so you can look, 300 in volume, that's 3 orders, because 3 orders, generally speaking, that buy 100 PV with a combo, boom, you hit that rank. The next one, 6 orders. the next one 15 orders, right? And so on and so forth. And so I'll give you an example with the rank that I am at that I mentioned, Ruby, at least at the time that this was filmed. Now, so for Ruby, I obviously have to have my 200 in personal volume. I have to have my 2 personally enrolled. But as you can see, my organization is made up of, in any given month, 200,000 in overall volume. So that's anyone in my organization and all the volume that they bring in. That automatically equates to this monthly amount, 25,000 each individual month. Now, this monthly team commission column is not an average. These are actually set pay numbers. So it's not you might make this amount, or it could be this, or it could be that. No, every Ruby in the company, if you are at the rank of Ruby in any given month, you know your paycheck is $25,000 within that month. But here's kind of the cool part. We actually do weekly pay. So wherever you end each Friday of the month in volume, you start to unlock whatever check that might be. And then the following Friday, you get paid the difference based on what rank you're at that Friday. So yes, I might be making $25,000 within a given month as a Ruby ambassador, but that money was paid out each Friday leading up to that point all throughout the month to kind of help people with cash flow. That was something I had never heard of in this industry, to have a volume-based plan with no cutoff, with a weekly pay and a monthly flush. Now, these other 2 columns here in the middle, this talks about maxing out in one leg in particular. So again, kind of looking at, I'll take the rank of executive, for example, because that's a really pinnacle rank in our company. People have fast start bonuses with this rank. And so they love to kind of hit that within their first full calendar month. And so as you can see, they can take 60% of this 1,500 in volume. That 60% of it can come from one leg of their business. So for example, if I want to go executive and I need 1,500 in volume, 900 of that volume can come from just one of my people and one of my legs. The other 600, right, that's the balance, that needs to come from the other 2 legs combined. And so as you can see, it's easier. We focus on our newest people winning quickly. So 60%, it goes down to 50%, and then the rest is 40%. So again, with me being a Ruby ambassador, I know out of that 200,000 in volume, I can take 80,000 of that just can come from one organization. The other 120,000 can come from my other 2 legs combined. So this protects obviously us from having a situation where one person joins our team and takes off, and then we don't get to just rank off of that one person's efforts. We want to keep it protected, and technically, and this has happened many times in our company, you can outrank the person that brings you in. And in fact, that's a good thing because that's one full leg that you've got completely taken care of, and you just need to have the outside remaining balance. Now, one thing I've really learned in this industry, especially having partnered with this company, is that the way a compensation plan is written kind of determines the behaviors of the leaders in the field. For example, if it's binary and you have a team leg being built for you, and then you don't even need to worry about them, a lot of those people might lack mentorship. Or if you're in a unilevel comp plan where you're only paid 7 levels deep, there might be people that are rock stars in your level 10, 11, 12, 300, and you're not going to benefit off of that. In this compensation plan, it's really written to instill behaviors for leaders where they are encouraged, and honestly, it makes the most business sense for them to spend time with the newest people coming into our organization, because it's kind of like watering the roots of a plant instead of watering the apples. You're not watering the apples of people who have been established and learned our system and already learned how to duplicate. Your job is to go down and water the roots, helping the newest people win and the newest people deserving your mentorship, right? And so people come in, they plug into this really duplicable system that keeps it very simple for people with 7 kids or full-time jobs or single fathers or whatever, because whether they want to use social media or not, that's up to them. The system works regardless. They can plug into our system, they can win, and they know they're going to have a certain amount of mentorship in their upline of experience because of the way the compensation plan is written. And so that was big for me. I always wanted to help anyone in my organization, in my previous company, no matter where they were. But the truth of the matter was, I wasn't getting paid on every single person in my organization. And at the end of the day, you have to put boundaries in place to protect your family, because not helping every single person, spending all your time on those people, not being able to put food on the table, that is something to consider. So I love that here I can focus on their pace, on what they want to do. If they want to be a retail customer, that's fine. That all counts in the volume. If they want to go a slow pace and just make a couple $100 a month, that's fine. All volume counts. If they want to go crazy and run this out and hit platinum in 90 days, then I can help them no matter if they're my level 300 or 350, because all that volume still counts. It all makes sense for everybody to work together. So you can see kind of the culture that it's been created. Another thing I'll tell you from a timing standpoint is we only have somebody at the rank of Black Diamond. We don't have, I'm sorry, this is Black Diamond. We don't have a Royal Diamond, a Presidential Diamond, or a Crown Diamond at all yet. Right. And we only have 3 Black Diamonds in the entire company. This is wide open, specifically in countries like Canada and Australia, New Zealand, the UK, Europe, all of those places. They are wide open, experiencing things like I experienced with Q Sciences back in 2018. Only now we've laid this groundwork. We have this incredible comp plan that's been proven over time. These products with an extremely high retention rate. We have a 4-to-1 customer ratio with over an 85% retention in customers. You don't grow 1,200% with the products that suck, right? So it just kind of shows how wide open it is and how there's so much readily available timing wise. I'll give you a perfect example for the country of Canada. We only have a gold ambassador. That's the highest ranked person we have in New Brunswick right now in Canada. All other areas are completely open, right? In the UK, we only have somebody that's the rank of Ruby. That's the highest, and it's one person, right? So there's just a lot of opportunity here. And I know for me, I remember feeling so inspired talking to the people at the very beginning of my last company and what they got to experience. And I know that timing matters, and being with the company that kind of has so many of these things in place to protect our growth over a long period of time is huge. Now, the third way we get paid is through bonusing. The first 3 bonuses are fast start bonuses. So you must hit those bonuses within your first full calendar month. It's not in your first 30 days technically. So for example, if you enrolled on September 15th, you would have till October 31st at midnight. So it's the whole next month that you get to unlock these fast start bonuses. All the other bonuses are one-time bonuses that are paid out after you've held the rank for a couple months, and then the bonus pays out divided out over a couple of other months. This isn't something you have to wait 12 months for, 25 months for, or anything like that. So this really instills a lot of good behaviors, again, like what I was mentioning, of building organically, really making sure that when you hit a rank, it's solidified, that you continue to grow, that you're in personal momentum, and having systems in place that really duplicate and people are learning the skill sets that are necessary, right? And you can see obviously that these are like executive level type bonuses that they all stack as well. So if you hit the rank of silver in your first month, you don't only get that 4,000. You get that 4,000 plus the 2,500 plus the 1,500 plus the 500 above it. So you don't lose any bonuses just by going fast, right? We don't punish you for going fast. Last but not least is our financial freedom movement. As I mentioned, this is only available in the US and it's being tested right now in Guam. For all other countries, you have to get the whole country to a certain amount of sales, and then we get boots on the ground as far as a bank account for that country. We put everything in that. In Canadian dollar, for example, having all of those things in place, that's when you get the financial freedom movement. And what it is instead of like a car bonus or a free car or lifestyle bonus like you hear, we actually put money toward your debt instead. As you can see, it starts at 100, goes up to 400 and down. And if you don't have debt, they'll even put it toward a retirement account in your name. And really, this is kind of about the culture of Q Sciences. Instead of it being about the flash and look at me and look what you can buy if you join my team, all of that, we're more about the long-term wealth and stability. Being in business is hard. Nobody should say that it's easy. It's not easy, but it can be simple. And business goes up and down. And so we want to help protect people long-term and learn how to not just make money, but learn how to keep it and how to diversify, which is also why we have financial coaches that are available in a Facebook group for all countries to learn from about the right order of things and to learn about taxes and credit repair and things like that some people aren't educated on. And then once the financial freedom movement program launches in a country like in the US, you actually get assigned a one-on-one professional financial coach from day one. And that person, like I mentioned, my coach Sarah has trained us on those things like investment strategy and building a retirement fund and all of those things. So again, less pressure on me to making sure my team is taken care of and really knows how to manage their money and not just make it. So that is our one pager. Like I said, whoever invited you to check this video out, I'm happy to have a conversation with you, with them. We can kind of talk about what it looks like. But in our onboarding process, that is the first part of our system, we walk people through kind of what their first initial goals are, what pace you want to go, and map out a business plan so that, like me, having left an income and having to start over from scratch, I was able to track that and create a business plan. And I was fortunate enough to make up that check, in my first 4.5 weeks or so here. So I know what's possible, and I've helped so many be able to do the same thing. And I just appreciate you taking a look. And hopefully, I'll get to meet some of you guys and chat with you more one-on-one eventually as well. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.